Hey everyone, I'm Spider-Man 1991, and last Monday I went to a sneak peek of Guardians of the Galaxy. Relax, it wasn't the full movie, it was just the first 17 minutes of it. Well, not the first 17 minutes, just 17 minutes of footage. Anyways, it was pretty much it was an IMAX 3D, it was just a short sneak preview. In fact, when people realized it was not the full movie, a lot of people left the line. And also, for the people who stayed and actually went to the screening, we got an exclusive poster. Well, I don't know if it's exclusive, but it was free, so I'm happy I got a free poster. Probably not sure when I'm going to hang it up or when at this point, because I still have a lot of other posters that I want to hang up. Okay, so I saw it in IMAX 3D, and it looked very, very nice. I mean, I am not really a big fan of seeing movies in 3D, let alone IMAX, but I think I'm actually considering it for this movie because it just looked really amazing. Alright, the footage that I saw though was basically, it started off with the Nova Corps processing the 5 main characters of our film, which we saw from the first trailer, doing like the rundown and going through the mugshots and stuff. Basically, but this time there were a lot more details. We learned that Gamora and Nebula are actually Thanos' adoptive daughters, and that even though they work for Thanos, they're apparently on loan to Ronan the Accuser. And also, according to the Nova Corps officer played by John C. Reilly, they were all 5 of them were arrested on Xandar, which I'm guessing will have to do with the orb. Because my theory is, I think what happens is Star-Lord went to, and also when after they're processed and brought to the they're brought to the prison, and they're going through that process. Rocket mentions to Peter Quill that the only reason he and Groot are in here is because they went after the bounty on Quill's head. So I think the reason that all 5 of them got arrested is because they all were after the orb for some reason, or in this case, well, obviously Star-Lord, he's a thief, he wanted to steal it for its value. Gamora, if you read the Guardians of the Galaxy Infinite comic that features her, she's going after the orb to prevent Ronan from having it, which she also tells Peter and Rocket when they're in prison. And Rocket and Groot, they're going there because they want to collect the bounty on Peter's head. And Drax, well, his sole purpose is to kill Thanos, so I'm guessing I really think he went there to get either the orb or Gamora or Nebula to help him get one step closer to bringing down Thanos. So next thing we know is, so after they go through, and yeah, there is that scene from the trailer where they're walking by, where one of the officers finds Peter Quill's Walkman, puts it on, and Star-Lord's like, "Hey, that's mine. Hey, you son of a bitch, hey!" And then he gets tasered. It's really funny watching that. And they get processed. They get sent to the prison, where immediately all the prisoners are just getting ready to tear Gamora apart. And also Rocket ends up saving Peter Quill by declaring that basically Peter is his, so to speak, in terms of prison. I mean, I'm being very vague, but also that should be something that's kind of clear to some people. Anyways, while they get their first meal, Rocket tells Star-Lord and Gamora a plan he has to help them escape. He just needs a few items from the prison. He says they need one of the Nova Corps officers' arm computers. They also tells Peter that they need that one prisoner's prosthetic mechanical leg, and also the power source from the guard tower, which is very important that they need to get to it last. And he's stressing that to Peter and Star-Lord. And while he's doing that, Star-Lord and Gamora, and while he's talking to them about that, Groot just turns around and walks straight to the guard tower and rips off the power source and brings it to Rocket, which immediately sets off all the alarms and alerts the guards, and suddenly there's a prison riot, and which allows Gamora to get to the armband and Peter to get to the leg. And also And also, while Rocket and Groot try to make their way to the guard tower, Drax also helps them out, and Peter says that Drax is coming with them because he kind of made a deal with Drax. And when they get inside the main guard tower, Rocket basically makes a device that could help them take control of take control of the entire prison level systems, and and with the power source and the armband. He really didn't need the leg. He just did that to mess with Star-Lord. And so then Rocket seals them in the tower's like main floor with main control floor. Then turns off the artificial gravity. Then controls some of the little floating around gun droids to help them to fly under the sector of the tower that they're in, and fly them all out of the prison level, which they're able to do, and they escape that level. Which they're able to escape that level, and then after that, we were just shown another trailer that is online right now. It's that new exclusive footage trailer that they showed with Peter talking a bit, with a little more of the scene where Peter's talking to the other Guardians about having a plan and stuff. And also, we got our first look at Michael Rooker as Yondu in that trailer, so that was very exciting. But yeah, so that was pretty much the footage that they showed us at the sneak peek. I gotta say, it was very good. I liked it. Even though it wasn't much, I think it was enough that it got people excited. It really put a lot of people's worries about the movie aside. So I think that's great. Also, I'm really looking forward to it now, and like I said, it looks really amazing in IMAX 3D. That I might just see it in that format, even though it is expensive as hell to get one of those tickets. But yeah, overall, but really, it was a good way to get people pumped. I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't get to see the entire movie, because I think if it was the entire movie, I probably would not have gotten in. It would have been way more crowded. But overall, they did a good job. Good job getting people hyped. They showed us some actual footage, which I think is good to actually see rather than just what goes on in a trailer. So yeah, overall it was a great sneak peek. The footage looked amazing. It looked even better in IMAX, probably even better in IMAX. So yeah, overall I'm pumped for Guardians. I cannot wait to see that movie in a few weeks. Is going to be awesome. It's definitely going to be right up there with the high marks that all the Marvel films I've already made. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks again for watching this video. What do you guys think of the Guardians of the Galaxy movie so far? Leave your predictions about what you think is going to happen in the comments below. I'm Spider-Man 1991, saying see you later.